What's going on, everybody? My name is Brandon and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be playing some Black Ops 4, so remember, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe for more content like this one. And let's get into the video. So at the time of me recording this video, the Nuketown playlist was going on, the double points weekend was going on, whatever you want to call it. So that's what I'm playing on today. So this is Hardpoint and it's on Nuketown, which for me I think is always crazy because it's such a small map and there's so many lanes to come in through for each and every single one of the hard points. And it's really tough to play in here because there's a lot of different areas that you have to look at, a lot of different gunfights that you're going to be getting into. Since Nuketown is a small map, you're going to be heading into a lot more gunfights than you would normally would on a regular map. So it's always interesting to see Hardpoint and Domination and anything else for that matter on Nuketown. Nuketown is just such an amazing map. We all know that. So here we are, first Hardpoint, which besides the last one is the hardest one to get on this map. Simply because, you know, there's a lot of people that camp on top of the houses, on the top rooms, looking out the windows. And that's a clear sight toward the Hardpoint that you're trying to get. So not only do you have to have the task of trying to kill the people that are hiding behind the cars, but also the people that are hiding on the top windows. So it's really hard to get in this hardpoint. But now I have switched to the first inside hardpoint, which is a little bit easier to manage, but it's only easy to manage if you work as a squad all together, because there's so many lanes that people can come in. There's like the front door, there's the back door, there's the other side of the back door, there's the top that people can climb over and go through the stairs in. And it only works if you guys work as a team to try to hold the hard point down. Me, I try to stay on the outsides when I'm using an AR. When I'm using a SMG, I stay inside, but I only hold one door. If I'm the only one in there, I try to look at all the doors, but it's really hard to look at all of them at the same time. But as you can see right here, I'm holding one door because there's people behind me. So I'm gonna look over here. There's people usually coming through literally any lane. So the hardpoint has switched already, which I don't think I've realized yet, but I'm gonna come out and rush. It's not a good idea to rush in an AR, which I have right here. So I'm just gonna try to hold some lanes right here, try to hold the outsides. I think by this point people are probably spawning from behind me, but see this guy right here on the top. See, he's holding the top lane to make sure that people don't come in, and there's a bomb right there, or a mesh mine, whatever. So I'm gonna use my care package, see if I can get anything good here. Let me see. Gonna wait until the care package comes because I don't want to leave it right there by itself. I'm gonna hold the spawn right here just in case people try to spawn and take my care package. But here comes the helicopter. Hopefully it comes in the right spot because I noticed that it was red when I threw it. And it landed just outside. Great. But I was still able to get it. I don't know how. So I'm gonna run over here to the last hard point. Actually, this is the hardest one to hold. Like I said, you gotta watch for those top windows, but it makes it a little bit easier to manage when you know where the spawns are. So if you think that the spawns are coming from one side, you can just literally just look at that direction, and depending on which side, if it's the first one or the last one, you can look at one direction or one lane. Like typically people come from one side of the house to try to reach into one hard point, so you can just look at that lane and it'll probably be easy to pick people off. But since it's such an open area, it's still hard to manage, and you kind of just have to keep your eyes open and make sure that you and your teammates are in sync. Unless you're playing public matches, you just kind of have to hope that you guys are in sync somehow. But anyways, it currently does seem like we're in sync because we're laying it down really hard on them. But I'm just trying to hold my lanes. I'm trying to do the best I can to make sure that the team gets the points that it needs. People like to go into these game modes because they like to get as many kills as possible. Like, it's really easy to get a lot of kills in these game modes, so that's why people do it. But I like to really be smart on these games because, like, you can't get kills if you're not really doing the objective or you're thinking about what's going on. So right here, okay, I almost died right there. But if you're just running around and trying to get kills, it's not really gonna work out for you unless you're really that skilled. But if you're not, playing the objective is probably the best thing to do, because if you understand the situation, if you're at one hard point and you see like okay, I think that the people are spawning on that side, they're gonna come in from this side. Like, you have an easy lane to just look at one spot and get probably a ton of kills just from knowing what the objective is. So if you're trying to play for kills, you might as well just play the objective, if you know what I'm saying. So that's, I'm not really playing for kills. I mean, kills are a good thing, but I really just enjoy the strategy of the game. Hardpoint is a really fun game mode for me, so I really like playing the objective and knowing what my role is as an AR. I should just be a pro player. Why not? No, I'm just playing. I'm not that good, but anyways, it's just really fun. Like, I play the objective a lot, but if you want to get kills, you might as well just play the objective, like I'm saying. So I'm spawning on the opposite side now. I'm gonna try to go into this hardpoint here. I'm just gonna try to look from the outside, see if I can pick off anybody from one of these lanes over here. I'm looking from a distance. Like I said, I have an AR, so I know my role. I'm not gonna try to run in with the SMG as I'm doing here. Actually, you see, it's not a really good idea because I'm not gonna win those gunfights. If they have SMGs and I have ARs, close range is not really gonna work for you. Like, it didn't for me there. So, but I was just trying to get the objective. I should have just waited for my teammates to spawn up, but I'm just gonna stay right here now because I think the hardpoint's gonna go here next. Actually, I don't think, I know, but I'm just trying to hold the spawns here. See, I just got the points for the hardpoint. I'm gonna wait right here. I'm gonna put the mesh mines down right here to make sure that they don't go in through this door. I'm gonna keep looking that way to make sure that nobody spawns over there. None of the opposite team players spawn right there. Just like that, we can hold the hard point and get all the maximum points possible. We are holding a big lead as of now. So I really haven't moved from this spot. There's nothing that I really need to do, but that's what I was talking about right there, that you have to watch every lane if you're by yourself, because people can come from the top, they can come from the side, they can come from just about anywhere, and you have to be aware of everything. So now there's players inside the hard point already for me, so there's really no need for me to be in there. So I'm just gonna try to hold these lanes right here, try to hold the outside, and then just skip right there again. So I'm coming back into the hard point here, gonna check in, see if everything is good. So now the hard point has switched. It's now to my right now. It's the outside hard point once again, really hard to get. So it's actually really hard to get for either team because it's hard for the other team to try to break in. As hard as it is for you. You see, this guy just ran in and automatically he gets killed. He probably would have killed faster if my accuracy was better, but that's not the point. So you see right here again, there's a guy that's just slid right in front of me, and gunfights are a lot harder on these hard points too because it's such an open area. So it's literally just you and him and probably just about everybody else that can see you. So I'm just gonna go over here on this side, try to secure this hard point for the next one. Man, they destroyed my mesh mine before I was able to put the second one down, but I'm gonna come over here, see if I can find anybody that's gonna come through this side, make sure I protect this hard point. Okay, I'm gonna look over here now. You see there's somebody right there. That's where that guy was. That's a good lane to hold, so it's good that I took him out already. And the spawn switched already, I think, to the other side. So by that car is a really good cover if you're gonna try to hold that hard point. Although it's really hard to hold it when there's somebody on the top window, like I was saying earlier. So we're coming in, we're both rushing in. I think that this hard point right here is very AR friendly because since you're gonna be hiding behind a car, everybody that's gonna be trying to kill you is gonna try to kill you from a lane. So typically people like let me see, light machine guns, snipers, ARs, they usually try to take you out from like the top window or from like across the map. So if you have an AR, it's more likely that you'll be able to defend this one better than you will the other ones. And it's a really good thing if you have an AR because ARs don't really spend that much time in the hardpoint anyways. Usually it's SMGs that take over inside the hardpoint, but this one in particular, I think that this one is better for ARs if you're trying to hold hardpoints with one of those type of guns. But it certainly helps if you have an attack chopper like we do or one of our teammates does. But the hardpoint is inside now, so I'm gonna go and try to see. There's a guy over here on the left side. Got stuck by the seeker thing. Okay, I try to rush a little bit too much on that one. Try to rush in and break the hardpoint. I'm just gonna come over here and see if I can lock this one down before they get over here. I think they're gonna start spawning over here right now actually, so I gotta take care of that before more people start spawning right there. And which I don't. I really don't. So I'm still spawning over here on this side, and I think the hardpoint is about to switch over there now in any second. So we're all over here trying to rush to the other side to try to get a jump on that hardpoint. So the hardpoint has now moved. So I'm gonna come from the back over here and kill this guy to make sure that they don't spawn right there. And whoop, here's the guy that, okay, my teammate killed him. But we're coming up to the end of the game, and that's the end of the game. So pretty convincing victory right there, 250 to 137. It wasn't as close as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be much closer than that, but we got the job done. Our team worked as a unit, and spoiler alert, I went 39 and 23. Not as good as I would have hoped, but not bad either though. And with that, I'm going to end the video. So if you guys enjoyed this hardpoint match, or you want to see more Black Ops 4 videos, or you want to see more of any different type of game mode, you want to see me use a different character or anything, let me know in the comments, and make sure to like and subscribe for more content like this, like I said in the beginning of the video. So until next time, you guys, I will see you. Peace out.